feeling like I'm Akademiks.
He's embracing the white boy in hip hop role, and he's playing out certain themes. Like, for example, like, you know what I mean, which we should probably talk about this. Okay, this will be the first topic, right? So Sean Evans of Hot Ones, right? I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but
sometimes you get like, there's like a little bit of like trauma bonding that happens. Sometimes it goes the opposite.
I really felt we were about to be friends. And now, you know what you infiltrated.
Fuck
the
your
sports
Seriously, try to do this.
My wife after.
So Sean Evans hosts a show called Hot Ones on Complex. It's one of the most successful shows on Complex because it's built ancillary brands off of it. They've built a hot sauce brand. So I believe the hot sauce here is a Hot Ones, which is a Complex, like, I don't know if they partner with some people, but it's a special brand that you could purchase, but it's, you know, basically it's almost like it's a product that they own, right? So, you know, this is a really successful show. They actually get the premier and prestige guests. Like, if you look at their guest list, and they have a whole different channel other than the actual Complex channel. They have 13 million followers. If you go down and let's just go to the most popular episodes, you'll see Gordon Ramsay here. You'll see Billie Eilish, Shaq, Kevin Hart. Like, these are like, you know, for the regular Complex shows, people don't even get that. Post Malone, Steve-O, Tom Holland, which is like Spider-Man, Millie Bobby Brown, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Crazy, like, you know what I mean? So it's pretty much, if you ask me, the most successful thing at Complex. The next thing would be sneaker shopping, if you ask me. Anyway, I remember even being there. Very cool dude. Sean Evans always gave me good vibes. Never nothing bad to say about that guy. Just cool dude, right? Now, when people, and by the way, I kind of harp back to the conversation I was having with Flacco, because there's certain people who become in these positions that are powered by these companies, for example, and I'm not dissing Sean at all, like Complex or whatever the case is, that their brand and their worth is by pretty much being non-polarizing, by not necessarily having an opinion or not necessarily going against anything or being extreme or having any scandals. So anyway, he's been doing amazing. And the first scandal came up when Valentine's Day came around, because it was announced by Page Six, Sean Evans, and they reported that he was dating a porn star. Okay, so his girl was a porn star named Melissa Stratton. Now, I can't play everything because clearly she's a porn star and I don't want to get banned. But let me see. Oh, my God. But pretty much what happened is that he dated this woman and she was a porn star. Now, again, the backlash, and, you know, obviously you get these channels that are like, you know, men's health channels and the red pill movement. Everybody's going to sink their teeth into this when they're saying a guy who has a very squeaky clean image, like he's the guy who's non-polarizing, no opinions about nothing. He's perfect for brands. He's now dating someone who's a porn star. And even though you might think OnlyFans is kind of like, you know, everybody fucks with it or everybody's like kind of used to it, it's still kind of taboo in all types of ways. So what happens is the news comes out that he's dating this girl on Valentine's Day. And all of a sudden, within like about 24 hours or like maybe 2 days, there's additional news that comes out to say he's breaking up with her, just really because of he's breaking up with her because she is a porn star, right? So let me see. All right, you'll see here. This is a picture of him and her. And by the way, let me see. I think they have somebody talking about this here.
Melissa Stratton on Valentine's Day, just hours after the relationship went public. According to TMZ, Evans called Melissa on Valentine's Day to end their relationship, telling her that the immediate tension over their romance prompted the split. Sources say that Sean Evans wanted to keep his love life under wraps. That all took a turn after Stratton posted pictures of them at the Super Bowl. And while Stratton was posting pictures of them together throughout the weekend, Sean Evans left her out of his posts. This week, it was reported that the two started talking in October of 2023, before linking up in person for the first time at the end of the year. So Sean Evans broke up with the adult film.
Okay. Now, you know, obviously, I think even like, for example, by the way, you see Gordon, I think this is Gordon Ramsay right here. People like Adam22 was like trolling the situation. Adam22, Sean Evans, this is what he said. Let's see if we can find it. Okay. Where's the short clip? It was like a very short clip. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, shorts. Adam 22. Here we go.
Hey, Sean Evans. You know what I'm not feeling? I'm not feeling you breaking a sex worker's heart on Valentine's Day. Nobody deserves that. Melissa Stratton, she's a beautiful woman. Yes, she has chosen to have sex on camera for her career. Yes, she has had 13-inch dicks in and around her face, mouth, possibly butthole. I don't know. I gotta go search it up. But you are playing with her heart, and that's not cool because she's a woman. And Valentine's Day is a sacred holiday, and you're supposed to treat girls right on Valentine's Day. Sean, I don't know why I have to tell you this. I feel like, your parents probably should have taught you this at a certain point. But, Sean, you really don't want smoke with the sex worker community. So I would appreciate if you would apologize to Melissa for publicly shaming her on Valentine's Day, the sacredest of days. And then also I would like to invite you to come and lay something down on the Plug Talk couch. Let's see what you're packing.
Yo, Adam, this character you play is so fake, but it's so funny. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it, though. I can't lie to you. So Adam also said, yo, congrats, Sean. Her pussy is fire. So I don't know if you fucked her in the past, this and third. But listen, this was enough to rattle my boy's cage. And, he reportedly broke up with her. Like, he was like, yo, fuck this. I'm not about to date this type of girl. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I fuck with Sean Evans, but I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. This shit was kind of weak, if you ask me. If you dating somebody who's a sex worker, you making a choice, you should know what it comes with, right? Now, I'm not saying you should date one, but if you happen to date one, like for example, he knew he was in a relationship with her. And by the way, actually, let me reel it back a little bit because let me not blame him because sometimes who knows? Was he really dating her or was he fucking her? Because sometimes the internet will put you in a relationship with a motherfucker that you ain't never been with. You just caught a couple nuts, right? But if he was dating her and the internet pressured him by the backlash and people saying you're dating a sex worker, if that pressured him to break up with her, I think that's weak. Now, granted, if it's one of those situations where he was just fucking her and people think he was dating her, I see why he might want to just like distinguish and clarify that he ain't dating her type of shit. Somebody said, Grave T News says, yo, nah, he was probably smashing. That probably was the case. Like, you know what I mean? Again, the internet calls dating like, like for example, the Amber Rose being seen with this whatever football player, whatever, people keep saying they're dating. Maybe that nigga just fucked one time. You know what I mean? Like, who knows if he's actually... When I think about two individuals in a relationship and dating, I think about y'all hanging out all the time. I think about y'all doing things that a couple would do. Dates, always being together, going places together, spending time, kind of representing yourself as someone who's in a relationship. Not just like two people who happen to be single, but happen to be around each other and might be fucking. You get what I mean? Somebody said, man, fuck that. She's a treesh. Now, I mean, I haven't watched any of her like films, but to be honest, this also is a reality check because I do know a lot of women who believe that either they're dating past or if they have OnlyFans, it just doesn't come back to bite them. And it's only because they haven't gotten the position where they start dating a guy who they would actually want to be with. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard a lot of these OnlyFans girls say the same things. They're like, yeah, nah, mad dudes want them. Like, of course mad dudes want you, but it's not the dudes that you want to be with. Like, you want to be with a lit dude. Like, Sean Evans is lit in his world. He's pretty lit. So now you date him, and now everybody in his world is looking at him crazy, so he can't be with you. So, again, I seen Shorty. I think she was kind of exploiting it. I don't know if I could even pull up her tweets. I don't know if I can pull up her tweets on a thing because it's probably like, oh, shit. Wait, I gotta make sure. No, okay. Wait, okay. Yeah, I gotta make sure because I know her page probably filled with porn. You feel me? Like she's a whole fucking porn star, right? I'm trying to... Oh my gosh, he's getting donkey fuck right below. Okay, I got to be very careful with this shit. Might not even show it. Okay, I can show it. Okay. All right. There's no porn on this page. Cool. She says, don't try to date a porn star if you actually hate porn. I agree with her a bit, except I'm going to be honest with you. Like, again, I know Sean Evans is probably not going to speak on this a lot, but I'm pretty sure he's a dude who's in, the peak of his career. I'm pretty sure he was just getting pussy from a freaky chick and she happens to be the girl. I don't think they're actually dating. You know what I mean? Because if you're actually legitimately dating somebody and the internet makes you almost damn near put out a statement or leak to the press that you're broken up, quote unquote, with the person in like less than a few hours, you can't really be dating somebody seriously after that. So I don't really believe that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody says, nah, what? What do y'all think? Somebody said, no, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm inclined to believe that too. Or I think you just got to be white to be able to tolerate it. You know what I mean? I couldn't really tolerate a woman like for example, I hate to even mention this too, right? But, I'm mentioning it on here. Like, again, for example, this Selena Powell chick, bruh, I fucked her a handful of times. I don't know why on earth she fucked millions of niggas. Mad. She's actually even dated niggas. I don't know why she keeps latching on to me to be like, yo, this is like my fucking soulmate. Bruh, automatically, my nigga, you fucked everybody in their life. Like, nobody wants to claim that, my nigga. Like, it will never happen. You have to, like, die and come back again a new person. But anyway, recently, Shorty put out a whole thing. She was like, yo, I apologize to her. Bro, she wrote a whole fake-ass message to herself, dog. Like, this is, like, mental illness with, like, I feel in every, and y'all tell me if y'all think I'm wrong. I feel in every sex worker's life, they get to the point where all their thottery, because in reality, I don't think sex workers are bad people, but like usually they usually have lower self-esteem, but then they start prioritizing getting out of poverty or just getting a check more than integrity, self-esteem, and these other things. You know what I mean? They're willing to sell their self basically, right? And it does get to a point where either, maybe they're making decent money, this and third, and I hate to use age because I'm not trying to age shame, but it is what it is. At a certain point, those things just become less important, and now you want to actually prioritize, I don't know, maybe family, maybe like love, maybe like actually building something with someone, maybe kids, and then I won't say a mistake because they might not consider a mistake, but all of the fucking thottery you done did until that point comes back and bites you. That's just what it is. So like you usually see the remorse in a lot of these females only at the time when it's time to start a family. So like even this girl, I don't know what type of time she's on, but I'm pretty sure in the future she'll realize like, damn, she did blow a chance, or not necessarily that she necessarily blew a chance, but this nigga won't take her serious because she's a fucking sex worker. Like that's just what it is. You get what I mean? Yo, Charlie says, yo, you buying that car was nasty work. I never bought a car. Like, how many times I got to tell y'all this? By the way, even with all this, I got to be honest, like, most of this is my fault. I played into some of this bullshit. So I get why, like, people think that, but I never bought nobody a car. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. The first time y'all going to see, like, first, I'm just in a different, like, this is what I wrote up a whole thing even to Selena. I'm like, yo, Selena's 29 years of age. Like, yo, bro, like, and I'm not, like, shaming her in terms of her age. It's just like, bro, being a thought as a woman is not attractive once you're getting into your 30s. It's kind of like lame. You know what I mean? Leave the thottery and all that type of wild shit for like the girls who are like early 20s. Like nobody wants to watch the 40-year-old thought. You get what I mean? So, I think I wrote a whole message, like, response to Shorty, but I was like, yo, bro, like, with all due respect, okay, if you says you start doing all this whole shit just to get some bread, you got the bread now. Go build a family. Find a nigga who'll take you serious. And I don't know, it's maybe because I'm at a different point in my life. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, my nigga, like, I don't want to hear about people who's just like, I'm so far from the moment where I was like needing to do anything for money, which I never did that type of stuff, but whatever. It's like, bro, like the things that matter is like family and shit like that now, bro. So it's like, I'll be looking at some of these people. I'm like, yo, nigga, you still chasing clout at 30, my nigga? And you've been on for like 8 years? Like, come on, bro, go get a family. All right? I don't know. Melissa Stratton been on Plug Talk before? Wait, so Adam fucked her? See, that's the thing about like, yo, that's the thing about like OnlyFans and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, there's somebody I know, there's a girl I know, like she was on OnlyFans, right? And I ain't gonna lie, super cool girl. Like, you know, at first when she started OnlyFans, she's not fucking everybody, but I've always said OnlyFans these days is like the strip club. It's the gateway to complete thottery, right? You know, every girl goes on OnlyFans, says, yo, I just be having my tits out. No, I've taken topless pictures with photographers already or photographers already. I'm just going to make an OnlyFans. I'm going to put those pictures up. Or they'll say some lie like, yo, I'm just going to post the pictures that I already post on Instagram. Man, listen, what happens is money is really the root of all evil. Okay, cool. Now they're making $1,000 a month. And one nigga actually messages them and says, fuck that. I'll give you $5,000 if you just like fucking stick a dildo in your pussy. Now they're like, oh shit, I'm making $1,000 a month. This nigga offered me $5,000. Fuck, maybe I should do it one time. They do it one time, and after the seal is broken, like you might as well do it every time, right? So now they start doing like, okay, they're playing with toys. Then they're like, well, you know, I never fucked nobody on OnlyFans. You know what happens next? A motherfucker's gonna be like, yo, because now they're not getting $5,000 a month anymore. They're back to like $2,000-$3,000. Then somebody says, yo, listen, damn, y'all got like 7 bands if like really like I could see you really riding dick. And you know what the chick says? Oh, well, I kind of do have this video of me and my ex-boyfriend, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of look cute in it. He's giving me 7 bands. Okay, I'll just post this just for that. All of a sudden, she's on Twitter talking about who want to collab, like straight up whoredom at that point. You know what I mean? Like, she's just trying to find random niggas to fuck together, bread. So again, like we all know what kind of OnlyFans is. Somebody said loose as a goose. It is what it is. Rez, thank you for that. Somebody said the average OnlyFans creator makes like $17 a month. My favorite thing, and I'm not here trying to shit on OnlyFans. Yo, I had a girl like literally 2 days ago try to tell me how her OnlyFans was a business. She was like, yo, I'm like, I really think I could become a billionaire. I was listening to this chick. This chick says she makes $10,000 a month on OnlyFans, and she was talking about that like she's a billionaire. And I'm like, yo, shorty, like, come on, man, like, could we cut this out? Someone says, act no cap. Were you doing what with Selena? Hey, here's my problem with Selena. I don't even know why she clout chases anymore, especially with me. Like, Selena like uploaded a video of like me passed out and her like sucking my toes. Like, I swear, like I was knocked out sleeping. She uploaded a video of her like sucking my toes. Like, who does that? Like, bro, you gotta have some self-respect at certain times, bro. You feel me? Like, I forgot who was there because I think the person tried to wake me up like, nigga, you know this bitch took his shoes off. I'm like, yo, that's when we had the podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you. This chick was doing some wild shit. By the way, if you're wondering why the podcast stopped, like Selena wanted me to, bro, like the podcast is the podcast. I'm trying to build a business. I wasn't trying to fuck with you, my nigga. You know what I mean? No disrespect. But like, shorty got mad after she thought that I was supposed to fuck her or some shit like that. Like, no, my nigga, this ain't loving basketball, nigga. I'm not about a loving podcast. No, nigga, do a podcast and peace out after that. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Self-respect is at an all-time low. Punky Brewster, what up, man? Y'all never believe me like I'm just like this big liar, bro. Like, why the fuck? Like, first of all, whatever. Someone said you dead wrong. Selena split gang, blah, blah, what? I've always told you I was Selena. Like, I was definitely, I felt I was friends with her. Like, what y'all think is love, I was like legit friends with her. So like, yes, she definitely disappointed me mad times because I thought I was friends and she started like clout chasing. But being in love is like, my nigga, y'all seen the girls who I've been in love with, like, nigga, that's actual Like, y'all have seen 2 women who I've actually been with, and if that looks like how I'm with Selena, come on, stop it. Like, you know what I mean? With all due respect, right? Like, nigga, y'all see me with Angelica. Like, nigga, there's some times I probably was going out bad with Angelica. Y'all see me with this last situation. So, like, if that looked like Selena, bro, like, come on now. Clockout says Selena's a queen. Hey, no, she's a cool person when she wants to be. You know what I mean? Just that she's not loyal at all. You feel me? Anyway, somebody say, "Quit capping, Act. You know that trick had you tricking." What are you talking about? To give y'all the real about like the whole podcast, when I gave like, so Selena and her little friend came up here and they did an episode. Well, I forgot. Did they come up here once or twice? I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was once. They filmed 2 episodes, right? We put out 1 episode, and I'm gonna be honest. So I took them to a strip club because like I don't really be going out much, honestly. But I was like, yo, I was actually, first of all, I've never flown Selena out, and I actually give her a lot of respect for that because she got money. So like she be like, yo, just tell me when to show up. She booked everything. She did her thing, right? So like I felt as somebody who's also a boss, and they're coming on my platform to do a podcast, which we're trying to do as a pilot. I said, all right, bet. You know what? We're gonna go out like to a club. We're gonna go out to like a strip club type shit. Cool. We go out to a strip club, this and third, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I think it just got weird at the end of the night. I think I called her car to bring her. She was staying at the W to bring her back to the hotel, and I think she thought that I was gonna go fuck her, and I was just like, no, like, you know what I mean? Just, bro, we did a podcast, like we cool, but like, and nigga, I swear, after that, she told my assistant, she says, yo, I think we're good off the podcast, and I never talked to her about the podcast ever again. I still never talked to Selena about, like, because it didn't do crazy numbers anyway. Nigga, I never talked to her about the podcast ever again. It was just like, because I could get it. I'm like, oh, she's on that, I want to work with Act, but only if he's sticking his dick in me. Like, no, my nigga, that is not business. I cannot do that. Like, bruh, especially when you got these mentally unstable women, you stick your dick in them, bruh, it's going to be straight World War X. Okay, anyway. You want to talk about K-Flock? We could. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Somebody said, Act, you're on mute. No, I'm not. Somebody offered to buy me like a big red button from Amazon that it will show me when I'm on mute, which that might be good. I like that. Somebody said, Act, you need to go on a white woman diet. Trust me. I don't like what. Which white woman have I dealt with? I haven't dated a white woman. I've dealt with a white woman, but I haven't dated a white woman. All these people you're talking about, they're not white. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me see. We'll actually get into a little bit K-Flock. Chad, do y'all like when I interject my personal drama while I'm dealing with topics? I know some of y'all might